Yo, what up, everybody? You already know Sly AK Loco here with another episode of CannaConvos. Today I have Carolyn Rodriguez right here. Bam, 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 bam,
What up?
bam. She is a badass artist. She has been doing her thing
You.
for a long time. We'll just say you are very vetted, right?
Mhm.
You've been
Yeah.
doing the thing, and I've been listening to you since a kid. So I gotta say, it is very my honor. It is an honor to have you here on the show. Thank you very much for coming on.
Blessed to be here. Honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Good. So, for those who don't know, Caroline Rodriguez, she is a dope house record artist, and she is an artist on herself, on like just by herself too. She has a bunch of albums out. She has new stuff just came out last month with Juan Gotti.
Mhm.
Um, if you guys don't know about her, you guys are slacking. All right, you need to get up on there. I'm gonna put all the links on here so you can find all her music and everything, and we can talk all about that. But I wanted to get on my first question. Let's go down your origin story, right? So, how long have you been singing for?
Since I can remember, my whole
Since the
life.
beginning.
Yeah.
So you just knew right away that you had the talent, and you were just singing.
Yeah. My mom and I would always sing together. So my mom can sing. So that's where I got it from. So
Okay,
I've always been singing. Yeah.
nice. I've always admired people who could sing because me, I can't sing at all. Right? I can't hold a tune or anything like that, but I could rap a little bit. So
Yeah.
a little bit of music in there, but
Hmm.
just like I really props to you guys because you guys got a lot of shit. It's a lot to be able to sing because there are the next person like ready to jump in, to do singing too, but there could only be one Caroline Rodriguez. Yeah,
You gotta be. You gotta be you. You gotta be unique.
yeah, you got to be unique, and you're doing your thing out there. You are unique because I haven't seen too many people out there who have done as much as you have, been back, done as much like songs and everything. You were rapping there for a while. I don't know. Are you still rapping?
Yeah. I still rap. I still flow. Yeah. All the time. I got a song coming
Yeah.
out called Monster pretty soon. I'm rapping on that
All
one.
right. Is that just you? Is that just the you project?
It's me. Yeah. Yep. It's just me. It's for my
Uh-huh.
next project that's coming out. The Fuck What They Think 3. So
Fuck what they think. Three.
the last two singles that I've released, or the last four singles I've released, are from that album. Five singles, actually.
Really? So you only got like a couple songs left when it
No,
comes out.
no, I got plenty more. I got plenty more. I got at least like
All
10 more.
right. So how many songs do you usually have on your projects? Are you doing like the 20 songs or like? Because there's some artists that just do like 10.
No, I have like about 15 or 16 tracks on each album.
Okay, okay. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out now. I have to apologize. I have been stupid busy, so I haven't caught up with all your work, but I have seen some of it. With you and Wagati just put out one a month ago.
Hmm.
I forget the name of that one. What is it?
Loyalty.
Loyalty. There you go. Yes, beautiful song. I really like that one. With
Thank you.
all everybody, make sure to go check out her music.
Yes.
They've been doing it for a long time and killing it in the fucking game. So, when did you first fall in love with music? Is that around the same time when you and your mom were singing?
I mean, it's kind of like just, it's like always been in me. But as far as like rap music, that's when I first fell in love with rap music. Would have to be like when I started listening to Nas, like in '92 and stuff. Like that's probably when I really fell in love with rap music and hip hop and like all that. And I was just like a rap, a hip hop head after that. Like I listened to all rap. It didn't matter where you were from. It didn't matter West Coast, East Coast, Dirty South. Like listen to Ghetto Boys. I listened to all that shit. I listened to every kind of rap you could think of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's good because a lot of people back then were like, "No, you either East Coast or West Coast,"
Mhm.
But down in Texas, you guys were able to do all of it. Like, you guys are a mix of a lot of stuff, and you guys just created a lot of stuff, like the screw
Well, I
spin.
grew up in North Carolina, in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I grew up like some totally like, I'm from where J. Cole's from. So
Okay,
I got exposed to like all kinds of different rap over there. So I didn't grow up in Texas. But once I started listening to the crew movement, when I was like in my teens, like in my late teens, my 16, 17, 18, that's when I started getting like the screw music and the actual Houston sound. For that, I was just kind of like general, just listening to everybody.
yeah, all
Like
right.
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I like that with the Nas though, man. Nas is man, that fool's filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Yeah, he's what got me started over with the hip hop. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, did you want to rap or did you want to sing? Right,
No,
primarily, which one
I
did you
mean,
want to
I
do?
didn't even I didn't even think about, oh, I want to rap or anything like that. I just loved rap music, and I would like freestyle and do shit, and I would, of course, I would sing, and I always wrote songs. So I've always been a songwriter.
Good. So I wanted to ask about that. Now, it's got to be a little bit harder, right? Because you're singing and you're writing it. So, like, do you ever take? I'm sure you do, like, take other people's lyrics and sing that too, but or are you just strictly your lyrics?
No, I mean, I'm a songwriter, so I write my own lyrics and melodies, but I will like take melodies sometimes from other songs, like older songs. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll jack melodies all the time.
I used to
Just
always
like
do.
flip them, you know?
That's what I was saying. It's
Yeah.
a, you're just you're putting a little your spice onto it, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
That's what because when I was coming up and I wanted to be a rapper and like seriously, you guys, Dope House, man, I was mad influenced by you guys when I was coming up. So I was always wanted to be a rapper and all that stuff. And anytime that I heard a song that I liked or a melody that I liked, I'm like, ooh, one of these days I'm gonna make that mine and I'm gonna, switch and shit. And I just
Yeah.
but nowadays it's the norm to do that.
Yeah.
Because, well, I mean, on top of it too, nothing's original anymore. Everything's been done before. So
Yeah. Hip hop is all about sampling anyway. So I mean, it's like,
yeah, the beginning of it from oh my god, I'm blanking on him. Rapper's Delight. What am I talking about?
oh, Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill Gang. There we go. Yeah, Sugar Hill.
Yeah.
They were sampling the songs right there. The
Yeah.
beginning of the shit. It's always been sampling.
Yep.
So that's why when people get all mad about like somebody sampling their sampling, come on, dude, just let it go. It'll be fine. Or let everybody their money, right?
It's all about the money.
Yeah, it is. It's all about that fucking money, man. Jesus. So I want to talk about your brand.
Mhm.
For those who don't know, Caroline has her own brand now, and she's got. Did you want to show that little package off?
Yeah, I've had the Medicine Girl brand, as you can see on my
The
piece.
mess.
I've been Medicine Girl since like I came out with the album in 2008. So
Yeah.
I've always been Medicine Girl, always had the Medicine Girl brand, but I revamped it lately because I'm coming out with my own flower. Um, so this is going to be the bag that it's going to be in, and it's dropping on January 23rd with Seaside Greenery.
Nice, beautiful. I'm sorry, what greenery was that?
Seaside Greenery.
Geez, I greenery. All right,
Yeah.
everybody out there, man,
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah. And they're pre on their website. Like I can send it to you or post it or whatever. So
Beautiful. Yes. I was gonna need that so that I could put it on here because I'm gonna be adding all pictures of your albums and everything on here so that people could see that and you know, visualizing or visuals help people find you better.
mhm. That's going to be dropping as well as the Caroline syrup.
Really? What's that?
Yeah. Yeah. The Caroline. That's the THC syrup that drops on the 23rd.
Beautiful. Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Can't wait. I'm gonna try it now. I definitely want to try it. Do you know how much milligrams of THC or anything like that?
I forgot. I'm not going to lie to you. I
Okay.
have the sample or whatever, and it says it on there, but I forgot. I know it's a lot.
Okay.
I know
It's a lot.
it's in the hundreds for sure.
Oh yes. Now that's the shit. That's the shit that I love. Okay.
Yeah.
Because over here in Washington, man, they only got, I think, yeah, it's 10 milligrams per edible, which is fucking boof, dude. You gotta eat like the whole
Damn.
just to even be able to get high. So and
Wow.
yeah, I just got back from Oregon and over there they had like a couple of the 10 milligrams and then a couple
Yeah.
of hundred. And I was like, ooh, when I find 100 one, I'm like, yes, I would actually
Yeah.
get shit.
That's right. Yeah. I think it's 100, at least 100 for sure.
Good, man. That's what people need. Some people. Now,
Yeah.
out there who don't know, edibles hit you 5 times harder than smoking or anything like that because it goes through your liver. Your liver
Mhm.
processes it, makes you more stone than you would normally get. So make sure to be ready if you're going to do any edibles. Okay?
Right.
Especially 100 milligram. You
Always
better
be
be,
careful. Do a little
yes,
bit of time.
you better be vetted if you're going to be doing 100 milligram, right? If
Yeah. Don't drink the whole thing. It's not for the whole
you're
consumed at once. It's not
yes,
like a
don't
shot.
take a little shot, see how
Yeah.
you feel, then take another little shot. If you're not vetted, if you're vetted, take that shit to the dome. Then you'll be fine.
I guess.
Now, do you usually take 100 milligrams?
No.
No. What do you usually take?
I usually don't really do edibles.
Really?
Yeah.
It's- I understand because I didn't do them for a long time either because I didn't like the high. It was just too much. It was too much, right? But now my tolerance has went through the roof. So, which I know a lot of people out there have dealt with this, but it's going through the roof. So the only thing that gets me high now is edibles and some
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah, I feel you on that. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Now, what is so throughout the years and you being in Texas and all that, you didn't grow up in Texas, but you lived there for a very long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Here,
Do you have any
like
crazy
half,
weed stories? I'm sorry.
I lived here like half my life for sure, more than half my life.
Okay. So yeah, do you have any crazy ass weed stories that you could tell? Because
Oh, like getting pulled over or anything?
pulled over, going on a mission to go find a fucking little bit of brick weed or fucking red bud or something crazy.
Oh, I can tell a pretty funny story about it would be me and Juan Gotti. We're on the road and like I forgot where we were on our way to. We were on our way to a show, obviously, to go do a show. We're on tour, my car. And I remember when I picked him up, I was like, he likes to smoke Reggie. And
Oh,
I about smoking Reggie, I'd be like, I don't want seeds and stems in my car. We get pulled over in the state of Texas, we're gonna get in trouble. I'm talking about this is probably like 15 years ago. Okay. This is a long time ago.
yeah.
So I was like, man, I don't want any seeds or stems in my car. I do not want you to bring Reggie in the car. Well, he brought Reggie in the car anyway. So he's driving and get pulled over for some kind of like license light or something like that, tail light. I forgot what it was, that kind of
Yeah.
reason. And he started eating the weed, like, but it's Reggie, right? So Reggie is like all this fluffy weed. He has to eat like the whole thing, the whole bag. So he like stuff in his mouth. And the cop is like asking him questions, and I'm like answering all the questions. Like he's just looking at me like, and I'm like answering, and he's just like, does he know how to talk? And I'm like, oh, and he's like, yeah, like I was like, oh my god, dude, like he had to eat all that weed. It was like a whole bag of weed.
Damn. Well,
Yeah, like some hours later, he was fucked up.
that's what I was just about to ask because like some people always say they're like, if you eat weed, will you get high? But a lot of people say
Yeah,
you won't get
no,
as high because it's not decarbonated first. So.
yeah.
But yo, man, that's crazy. And it must have been like what he ate like a half ounce or something.
It was a good amount. It was a good amount. It was a whole baggie of it. So it was a lot. It was for at least a quarter. At least a
Yeah.
quarter. Yeah.
And back
A
then, the
quarter of
price.
Reggie, little. A quarter of Reggie is like real a lot.
What is that? Two fingers? Remember? You remember the finger thing, right? The
Yeah.
dime sack, the dub sack.
Yep. 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 That's the quarter right there.
That's a quarter right there, baby. That's a lot of bud, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. So back in my days, well, back in my days, it was a little bit. Anyways, back when I first started getting into bud, we had that red bud, that Reggie, right? And so that's all that we could get. So we would get like a QP for $100. And so my homie goes to work one day. He goes to work and he comes back and he's like, I got a QP from work. And we're like, all right. And he's like, seed cleaning party. So fucking like we just put all of us posted up like 6 people and we just started getting the cleaning the fucking whole QP, man.
Yeah.
We were there for like 2 hours. Jesus, so many seeds. But we were blazing after that. It was amazing. I love it. I love it. So how is Gotti doing, by the way?
He's good. I mean, I've talked like since Christmas. So talked to him on Christmas. He's good.
But because the last I heard, he had some medical things and all that. So
Oh yeah, yeah. He's recovered from that. So that's good.
good,
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Because my dad went through something similar too. So I was like, ooh, I've heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
You can recover from it. So I'm very glad that he did. Shout out to Juan Gotti, man.
Yes, that's my big bro.
Yeah, that's the homie right there. I hit him up one time. I was gonna get a tattoo, but you know how it goes when you hit up somebody for a tattoo, and then they're like, "Yeah, get over here right now," and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Yeah, can't do that. Yeah.
yeah,
But
and that's just not
there in the
cool.
tri got the
Yeah.
tattoo in Washington on my bus for a while, so you never know. We might be doing that again soon.
All right, cool. Yes, and I was gonna ask you, are you gonna be coming up back to the try anytime soon?
I'm trying to. Let's get the promoters involved. Let's get me out there. I haven't been to Tri Cities to do a show in years, like
No,
6 years.
What word? Okay, all right. We got to get it now. because of all this show, and I have started interviewing musicians. I am starting to get in the works of talking with promoters, and they've been actually talking to me, and so everybody's like, we're in the talks of trying to get something going. So make sure might hit you up. I just might hit you up.
See, and that Juan got be a good show.
Yeah, it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there's yeah, a lot of people actually are always hitting me up like, you know any promoters? You know any promoters? I'm like, I don't, dude. I just grow weed, man. I'm a
Yeah.
I just
Good
I don't.
damn weed.
Oh yes, I want to bring that up too. Everybody out there, last time Caroline was here in Tri Cities, or I don't know if it was last time, but it was one of the times. I gave her runts, and
Yeah.
now that runts was one of the best ones that I have grown. So I'm
Well,
glad
that
that.
purple was like my favorite. Like I love purple weeds. I was like, oh my god, he gave me purple, like the purple, the real purple. Yes, that's what I like. Perp.
Yeah, and that
That's
shit
why
was
I
dank
would
too.
perp is my perfume. Like I've always liked weed.
So that purple bud as a spray.
Yeah, I
Nice.
would
Oh,
spray that terp all over.
yeah.
Terp spray. Start coming out spray.
So I was gonna bring up that skit that you said done the Hobie Goner. What was it?
Oh, the Holy Racer. Yes.
Holy Racer. That was beautiful. I was cracking up on that one. You did it so perfect, man. Because you know how they do back then. Bitch be gone.
Yes.
Bitches be gone.
Here we
No,
have more products too. We have more products to be promoting, so no worries. They're
cool.
more than
Bitches.
just Holy Racer.
Nice. Now, have
Yes.
you ever thought about growing?
No, because I could never pay that much attention. I am
Mhm.
not a detail, like I couldn't grow anything. I can't even have plants in here. They die. I'm always leaving.
Yeah, I know. When I was writing this question, I was like, well, that doesn't make sense because she's always on the road, so she wouldn't.
Hmm.
But the crazy thing is, nowadays, the way that the technology is setting up for us home growers is that everything is becoming automated. So
So it's
you,
grow and go.
it really straight up, fucking bro and grow, dude. Bam, just put it in, set it up, walk away. There's a watering system called the Blue Mat system that doesn't take any electricity. So all you have to do is just make sure that the reservoir's full. You got tents that turn on, fans, lights that turn on by themselves, just everything. You don't even have to do nothing. All
Yeah,
you got
no,
to do,
I'm good. Just,
huh?
just oh,
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
joke
Hey,
about it. That's it.
you put one in your bus, yo.
I don't care about the process.
All right.
I just know, it just doesn't interest me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally understand that too, because it's just not what some people would do.
No, I
But
don't have to pay for it. That's just what it is. Like some people like that's like they're passionate. Yeah, I feel like you got to be passionate about it and you have that passion for it, and that's great because you give that special care. You need to give plants like care. You still have to, even though it's automated, you still got to give it that, human love. So,
yeah, you're
mm,
absolutely right because you can taste it in the bud.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
my buds, personally, my bud tastes
Oh, yes. I can
because
attest. Yeah, I'll beta test all day.
good. Because next time that you come up, I'm gonna have some even better stuff to give you. I actually, I actually regret getting rid of this one called Purple Pillbox, which you would have absolutely loved. I'm telling you, every person that I gave it to, they were just drooling over this bud because it was just so
Mm,
sticky, so purple. Just oh man, mm,
mm.
mm, mm. Those ones that you don't clone. That's the worst. Anyways, okay,
So,
so sorry about that.
all
I'm
right.
getting heated about this bud. Anyways, have you now? You do a lot of traveling. Have you ever went to an organ dispensary?
Yes.
Okay, now do you go to like okay, I've interviewed a lot of people on here, right? And not many people have been to an organ dispensary. So now
Hmm.
you can attest to how the process is of I think they call it deli style dispensary, where they let you smell it.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Now, do you like that process? Now, you've been all around the country, right?
I need to smell it.
So you gotta smell it, right? Because here in Washington, you can't smell the shit. It's already packaged. Uh, Vegas. Oh my God, Vegas. Caroline, have you been to Vegas dispensaries yet?
Yes,
Okay. Now, you probably went to Planet 13, or where did you go to?
yes. I went to Planet
Okay.
13.
So Planet 13 has some okay bud, but I went to one on Fremont Street. Oh my God, it had that Reggie, yo. That Reggie that I ain't seen in forever, yo. I was like, you guys are selling this to people? They're like, yeah, what? I'm like, oh my God, no.
Mm.
And because I was in the MJ BizCon, so over there, all the home growers were there in Vegas. So it was one big thing. And you can't, us growers were very snobby about the weed, especially if it's fucking some bunk like that and you're selling it to people out on the street. Anyways, sorry, I started getting sidetracked. What was I talking about? The organ dispensaries.
Yes.
Now, what was your favorite bud that you have ever gotten from one of those dispensaries? If you
I
can.
I can't say what it is. I don't remember, honestly. It was that good.
Okay. Okay. What would be your favorite strain, period?
Tropicana cookies.
Oh, okay. So you like that how would you describe that tropical taste, huh?
Purple sativa. It's purple sativa.
Purple sativa.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's some good shit, man. I
Or
like
trop
it.
cherry. That's like close to trop cookies. Trop cherry.
You know, as a matter of fact, I just had a clone of that and it got killed. Yeah. Not cool.
At
Too bad.
all. Not
I'm sorry.
that one. Shit.
Yeah, that one would have been very good. What is your favorite way to ingest cannabis? Do you like to hit bong rips? Do you like dabs? I know you don't like edibles, right?
No, I like smoking out of hemp wraps. Flower. I like smoking flower and hemp wraps.
Okay, like kind of like a blunt, but with hemp.
Zigzag hemp wraps. No tobacco. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Now, when you're smoking on those, do you put them out or do you smoke the whole joint?
No, I smoke half.
Okay, all right, yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
just
what I
me
mean.
by myself. It's gonna be half at a time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you end up pretty stoned with those ones. It's almost
Yeah,
like,
or even a third. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. I like it. I personally, I don't really try too many blunt wraps. I smoked a blunt in Vegas, and that shit burned my throat.
I don't
Like,
like tobacco. It burns my throat. So yeah.
yeah, yeah, that shit burns your throat, and it gets you high. And I don't
Yeah.
like it. Now we already asked about the wash, and now the runs that I gave you. Already asked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on one of your posts that you were trying to tell everybody how to properly pronounce your name, right? Now, how would you do that for those who don't know?
Since it's spelled Y-N, it's Carolyn, not Caroline.
Carolyn. All
I
right,
Carolyn is Y-N. Carolyn.
Carolyn. Okay.
Yep.
Now, I'm guilty of saying it the wrong way. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Forgiven. It's not like I get mad at people or fault them. I'm just like, Carolyn.
Yeah. You know, there's people that say Sky, aka they say Sky Loco, and I'm like, where do you get Sky from? But it's kind of close.
That's
Yeah.
great.
All right. Well, so did you want to talk any about like any of the old school? Because one of the songs that I really liked back in the day was one. God, I can't remember the name of the song, but it was when you came on the end of it, and they were like, the whole Dope House record already wrapped, and you're like, what the fuck? What about me? That was you, right? And
Oh,
you're
the
like,
family. Yeah.
yeah, and you're like, you got me fucked up, and then you start fucking busting. I was
Yeah.
like, I love that part, man. I was like, yeah, man, don't forget about the homegirl. She want to rap too.
That was my first rap song that I ever like rapped on a microphone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, were you nervous about that?
No, I'm an artist, so I've already been in the studio singing, so it wasn't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you
Did I want
practice?
to make sure that it was perfect for him? Yes, definitely.
Did it take you a bunch of takes, or was it just a one take thing?
I don't think that took me a bunch of takes at all. I think it was just a couple of takes, probably just a couple of takes. Yeah.
Nice. Now, I've never been in a studio before. I wanted to be an artist and all that, but I was just scared of studios. So I don't know how that really works. Um, if you're taking a bunch of takes, or do you just have to have one take, or can they mash the takes up and make a good one? Like, I don't understand how that works.
I mean, it all depends on how you record. Everybody has a different style of recording, so Some people
Okay.
just like to, you know, punch in or do stuff like that. And some people like to just go straight through. Some people like to stack stuff. So, I mean, everybody has a different style, you know. I have my own
Okay.
style formula that I like to use depending on how what the song is. If I'm rapping, if I'm singing, the chorus, if it's a verse, if it's, you know.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting because I just like I've always wanted to do it, but nah, because I don't know, to be cocky, if I blew up, I don't know what I did, where I'd end up. I'd probably be dead or something.
Oh no, don't say that.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I have a crazy, I grew up crazy and shit, so I went a little wild
Yeah.
day and
Well,
shit. So I'm sorry.
every has to have kind of fucked up childhood, you know, to be successful. So
Yes, to be and it definitely leaves open revenue for creativity. How do you
hmm
say it? Like trauma? Fuck, it's kind of fucked up to say, but trauma brings a lot of art, right?
yeah, it's necessary. So it's got to
Yeah,
be.
because and it like it just falls out of your heart. I don't know. It just feels better when it's how do you say? Yeah, it comes out of you. It's therapeutic. I
Yeah,
think.
it's the curse of the artist.
Yeah. Now, do you use music as your therapy, obviously, or no?
Yeah, that's what I use to release anything. That's like my yeah. Mhm.
Therapy, bitching.
Whatever
Now,
your passion is, you know, what you use for therapy. So
yeah, I used to go into my grow room all the time. Now I haven't had my grow room up in a month or something, so like it's been a long time without it. But I used to go in there every day just to be able to like sit down and relax and think and all that.
hmm
And see that you guys probably do that while you're sitting in the studio. Now, when you get a project, are you now you're independent, right?
yes.
Okay, so you don't have like a time limit or nothing.
No.
Okay, now other people do when you're when you're signed, you have a time limit to get an album out and done.
Yeah, but they also are giving you, you know, the tools to get that done too. When you're
Mm,
independent, you're doing everything yourself. So
mm. Have you like accumulated a lot of equipment throughout the years?
yeah, I have my own studio.
Okay, is it on the bus? Well, that's probably too much, but
I don't have anything on the bus because we do a lot of it's just work all the time. Like we wouldn't have time. But I do have one at home. You know, I've had my own home studio for a long, long time.
that must make it a lot easier, man. Because you could
Mhm.
just rip out a song and send it over, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, are you doing features or how much? I don't know how much do you charge for a feature. I don't know if you want that information out there or do you want people to know?
Yeah, I do features, I do chorus verses, you know, I still do features all the time. Yeah, it they start at 1200, go up anywhere from 1200 to 2000. So it just depends on what you want me to do with the song.
Okay. So if it was like a freestyle or your original music, of course, you're gonna charge more, right?
Well, I don't freestyle, so I wouldn't do that. So yeah, no, it just depends on what you want me to do. Like I said, it depends on the song, it depends on everything. I just have to check it out and see. You know, every situation is, but it starts at that price.
Okay. Beautiful. I like it. Now, for anybody out there, if you want to book her, you better get on it, man, because she's gonna be
Yes. Get
next
out
year,
one.
right?
Get out of Phoenix. 832-646-8004.
There it is. One more time.
832-646-8004. Athena.
Athena, all right, we're gonna put that right here on there. So anybody want to get a hold of her, you'll be sitting there, you're gonna be noticing it. And
Mhm.
I wanted to look up some of your albums right now. Um, what is now you and Juan Gotti have been doing these for a long time, right?
Mhm.
Now, is there a point to where are you guys have is that like are you just featured on his album or are you guys collaborating on an album?
We already put out an album together called Dope La
Okay.
Familia 2011. Yeah. But we collaborate all the time. I do stuff for him, he does stuff for me.
Yeah, so
We are doing another album, but you know, when the time comes, it comes.
beautiful. Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna have to get you out there. Now, I'm gonna have to cut this interview a little short. I was not ready, like I said before. I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have everything on here. We're gonna be promoting you like crazy, putting everything out. I just ran out of questions, so we
Right.
probably
And sure to look out for that Girl Flower coming out on the 23rd, January 23rd, 2025, baby.
Beautiful. 2025, baby. This is going
Yeah,
to be here. And we're going to be promoting you like crazy. If you wanted to, you could send over a sample or something like that. And I will definitely put you on the website and, promote you on there.
for
Um,
sure.
can we get your socials? Where does everybody go find you?
I am Carolyn Rodriguez on everything, on Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok. I'm Carolyn Rodriguez Music. I know TikTok's not going to be around much longer, but Carolyn Rodriguez Music on there. That Snapchat is it's Carolyn, but I'm not really on Snapchat much, so Facebook and Instagram mainly.
Okay. All right.
And YouTube,
Your,
Carolyn,
the what?
my YouTube. Definitely like and subscribe to my YouTube. Carolyn Rodriguez on my YouTube.
So everybody out there, I am going to be putting all her links in the description. You're going to be able to find all her all those socials. Do you have a link tree or anything like that?
Yes, I do. It's on my Instagram. Yeah,
Beautiful. There you go.
Carolyn
So
Rodriguez. Yeah.
I'll probably put the link tree in too because actually it should have all of that right on the link tree, right?
Yes, yes, it has all that. And shout
Cool.
out to Sky. Sky. Local.
Guys, yes. Thank
Shout out
you
to
very
Sky.
much. Thanks.
You keep us high in the sky. That's why you're Sky. I get it.
That's probably why. And I wanted to thank you so much for coming on. It's great to finally get you on. We've been in the talks about this for a while, and I'm so sorry I couldn't just get you when, before because I had a lot of questions written up.
All good.
Whole
We got it done.
I'm sorry.
We got her done.
We got her done finally, so at least it's something. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to have you on for another time down the road when I can have more equipment
Sure.
and we can talk more about your products when they're out because
Yeah.
by then, Medicine Girl will be out fully and we'll be able to actually show some of the product, and get a little bit more promotion going for you. So
Right.
definitely love to have you on again, huh?
Sounds good.
All right, beautiful. Thank you so much for coming on. And everybody, make sure you tap in for the next episode of CannaConvos. Probably next week. I'm probably going to be knocking them out. And so we will just keep everything going, right? All right, guys. Thanks.
All right.
Later.